Hi, my name is Dr. Kalie McCartin, and I am the owner of the Visual Processing Institute. At the Visual Processing Institute, we diagnose and treat visual processing deficiencies. Visual processing deficiencies can either be congenital, meaning the visual processing skill that we are not born with hasn't developed to a point that it should have, or deficiencies can be acquired from a brain injury. Because the visual system involves nearly every part of the brain and brainstem, just about any brain injury, such as concussions, inflammation from diseases and illnesses like COVID, and even whiplash, can damage any of the several visual skills that build up your visual processing system. At the Visual Processing Institute, our evaluation will provide you an hour with a neuro-optometrist. That evaluation will include a refraction to get an updated glasses prescription if needed, and then dive into further testing of the many visual processing skills that you need in order to truly see and perceive your world in the most effective way possible. Visual processing skills are not skills that you were born with. They are developed skills that you have to learn how to do in your infancy, childhood, and adolescence, and take roughly 13 years to fully develop. That's much harder than simply learning how to walk or hold a pencil or ride a bike. Coordinating and controlling the optical focusing system of your eyes, as well as the movement of the eyes together as a team, is something you must learn how to do, just like you learned how to coordinate the muscles in your leg to stand and walk. With some studies finding that up to 30% of the general healthy population has a deficiency in at least one of the more than 20 visual processing skills you need in order to function at your best, it's no surprise that symptoms are often overlooked and viewed as something that a patient should just have to suffer with for the rest of their life. Some common symptoms that patients suffer from that they may not have to or may not know are due to visual processing deficiencies include occasional double vision, occasional blurred vision, headaches, migraines, car sickness, clumsiness, discomfort in busy environments like crowds or grocery stores, and of course, higher cognitive skills like decreased memory or the ability to focus and maintain attention on a task. Reading comprehension, reading speed, and leading patients to need to reread, and resulting in students taking longer to do their homework than it should, and adults needing longer to do work like reading emails and problem solving than they should need to. Visual processing deficiencies often lead to early fatigue, which can often lead to frustration in children, teens, and of course adults. And then behavioral problems, as who wouldn't be upset when something about themselves is off and no one is identifying it. At our clinics, we have patients of all ages. We evaluate infants to elderly and professional athletes to patients who have various conditions that even render them nonverbal. After diagnosing the specific deficiency, vision therapy sessions are tailored to treat them. Our vision therapy sessions are always one-on-one with therapists, and we never do grouping or coupling. In therapy, patients work with various pieces of equipment from virtual reality, touchscreen TVs, 3D TVs, and projectors, to paper cards and games moving in space, with walking rails and balance beams, to catching and tossing different types of items and balls, working with different moving targets. Our clinics are the largest and most technologically advanced clinics in Southern California, and the only clinics that solely focus on treating visual processing deficiencies. Given our high level of attention and focus in this field, we are incredibly passionate about what we do, as our therapists are always receiving continued education and working as a team to provide our patients with the best care possible. We look forward to truly helping you improve the sensory system that is required to process every part of your world and help you with countless aspects of your life, including everything you do when your eyes are open.